Here's Lee. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Allen outside. Pass to Buzelis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Here's Lee. Last game, an incredible scoring display. For him.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. It's stolen. Puts up a deep 3. Chicago with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort. Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. And guys, Coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And here they come. He goes up and he dunks it down.
This is intelligent basketball, forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Galloway. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Galloway. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Pass to Buzelis. Will it go? Knocks it down from distance. Buzelis has got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Lee. Count that one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Bataze's checked in for Smith. Reed comes in for Mobley. Strus, he's checked in for Tyson. And Darius Garland subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Carrington. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Lee. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. He's got 15. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's Lee. He's got 15.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
The Bulls trail by 11. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. So for Cleveland right now, Simone Fontecchio out there with Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Smith. And it's Lee in at the point. The Bulls have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Here's Galloway. Here's Williams. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
And the basket by Lee.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He dropped 50 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's Forte. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Mobley with the block. Here's Lee. Oh, ho, ho!
Wow!
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Timeout call. Called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And here are the Bulls now, after the basket by Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. Back to Galloway. Can they get it? And it's Lee with the rebound.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And Williams has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 10-point game. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And the basket by Lee.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
From deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up 4. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Grant, when you talk about consistency in officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Patrick Williams out there with Buzelis. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Forte in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Drops in the 3. Buzelis has got 8.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Smith. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Galloway. Pass to Forte. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Well, the Bulls shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Williams. No good that time. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland leading by 17. Here's Lee. And Cleveland another 3.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Galloway, covered by Smith. 3-pointer, Buzelis. Mobley grabs the board.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Lee. They get the rebound. An easy 2 on the layup. Lee's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better.
Allen, the pass to Galloway. Here's Buzelis. 3-pointer. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half. 4 total. Keep shooting it.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Mobley out there with Smith. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3. The small forward. Count it. Good.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Pass to Forte. Back to Williams. 3-pointer, Buzelis. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Lee. Count that bucket. Lee's got 43 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Williams. And again, Chicago, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 18. The 3 from Mitchell, and Cleveland another 3.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Chicago's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Buzelis. Allen, left side. No good again that time.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Will stand the minimum game.